Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome to another Guild Ball match report. It's me versus Sean. Sean's taking his Masons. I'm taking the new Navs team. Sean's coming in with Honor, Wrecker, Harmony, Flint, Chisel, and Granite. Meanwhile, I've got the box 6 for the Navigators: Windfinder, Wander, Azimuth, Ebb, Fathom, and Horizon. So slightly unusual lineup for Sean, but he really likes it. He's playing a 3-0 team without Corbelli, which is really interesting. So the keys for them are going to be Flint being Flint, scoring lots of goals. 2, the timing on the legendary for Honor and all that extra influence and or armor. And 3, Harmony surprises. So Harmony coming in, gonna maybe exploit some cool linked activity. We're expecting to see that. This should be pretty cool. So that is really where Sean is at. It's interesting. He can flex to a 2-2, and it's actually not that difficult given that he's got Chisel and Granite in the lineup to help out with that. And Honor's no slouch as well, as far as her ability to put out some damage. Meanwhile, on the Navigator's side, I am playing a 2-2, which is odd, again, that I'm the 2-2 team and he's the 3-0 team. But one, really want Azimuth to be Azimuth, really control the scrum, keep everybody knocked down, just be a thorn in everyone's side. 2, the Ebb armor debuffs are very critical in this matchup. So lots of armor on the Masons, and Ebb is really the piece that you need to take that down. And 3, if we're going to get into a scoring contest, Fathom really needs to set the tone here. Fathom versus Flint, 2 of the best strikers in the game. Sean and I are both very rusty, but this is going to be a nice quick match. But yeah, I'm playing a 2-2, easily flexing into a 3-0. You might argue that this team really is at its heart a 3-0 team, and I agree with that. However, they have an underrated 2-2 plan. So you can see us setting up there. This is, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a learning game, so there's going to be some coaching that happens in the middle of this game, but overall it's a very slow game. So you can see my kick there. Andrew's on board. That's his hand. He's going to be helping out, really just helping Sean understand the Masons a little bit better. And so my first kick, not so good. I'm going to re-roll it and get a worse scatter, which is going to end up right in front of Granite. So here we go. Let's go ahead and enough with the jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and flip the tape, speed her up, and here we go into the game. So first activation is gonna be, well, we're gonna go to allocation here. So you see Granite gets a couple. We see a fully loaded Harmony, and we get a few on Flint as well. I'm gonna fully load up Fathom, and then I've got some on Azimuth. I've got 2 on Ebb, and I've got a lot on Windfinder. And Horizon is off screen. He's way on the side there, just minding his own business. You won't even see him this game. That's how much of a factor he is. Anyways, Fathom's gonna go ahead, jog up to the ball, kick the ball back. I think the ball goes to, I think it's Honor, and that's it there. I'm just gonna move with Horizon, do nothing. He's gonna go ahead and go with Wrecker here. Rolando, and push everybody up, as Rolando likes to do. And then I guess he's not even moving. He's just going to roll back into spot. I'm going to move Wander up to keep Wander out of the play for now. Then we've got, it looks like, a pass from Honor over to Harmony. I'm sorry, over to Flint, and she's going to just move up towards midfield there. I'm figuring out what I want to do here with Ebb. Ebb is going to jog up his nice 7. He's going to throw Sprung a Leak right there, clipping Honor. He's going to land that 2 damage and -2 armor. So Honor hanging up really close midfield with no armor. That's kind of bad. All right. So I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Granite got to move up from the damage there. So anyways, so it looks like we're going to pass the ball. Flint's going to pass the ball over to Harmony and then jog way up into my field here. This is like an all-out Mason blitz. I'm not sure what the plan is here, but, Sean's really exposing a lot of pieces here, just not really afraid of the Navigators at all. Here comes Windfinder. Windfinder is going to do I Spy onto Granite, knock Granite down, and basically knock down and singled out. And here comes Harmony, and this is really kind of an interesting thing. Harmony is dodged up with the ball. She's going to charge Fathom And then this play, like, really just kind of falls apart. There's, like, a dodge here. There's really no shot at a goal at all with Harmony. I'm not really sure what the thinking was here, but it's going to fall apart. Harmony's going to then pass the ball over to Flint and try to kill the ball on the side of the board there. So I'm not sure what the intent was here, but anyways, and Flint's going to dodge up, really even kind of off screen there. It's the very top of the screen. I have full speed ahead on Azimuth, and so I've got a nice big old free charge from Azimuth onto Flint. So I'm going to attack Flint. I'm not going to roll that well, but I'm going to do enough to momentously double push him out of the cover that he was in, or at least closer to the pitch. I don't think he made it to cover. Then I'm going to do a couple of attacks. Each attack is going to strip that close control, so 2 tackles in a row. Then I'm going to kick over to Fathom. I'm going to miss that with rerolls, because this is me. Remember, this is me rolling dice. Navigators still hate me, or dice still hate me, even if I get to re-roll them. But anyways, it's still going to, because of that obstacle and all the models there, it's still going to bounce over there right to Fathom, even after all that. Chisel doesn't have much to do here, so Chisel's just going to move midfield. And it's really just Fathom here taking the end of turn goal. So we've got a knockdown Granite. We've got Honor, who has she's got a 1-inch but no armor on her. Fathom is just going to quickly bounce off, get a couple of momentum, make it all the way down into tap-in range. So I'll use the heroic play once I get within one of the cover. Then tap-in range, kicking that goal, putting the Navigators up 4-0. The turn is going to end. Sean's going to throw it out this way. It's going to land right in the middle of the play there, the middle of the pitch near Honor. And here's something interesting. I was expecting Sean to play a high card here at the end of the turn. We're about even on momentum. In fact, I think I'm 1 up on Sean. And so we play cards. He plays a 3 and I play a 4. I'm not really sure what the thinking was there, why he didn't, because the ball's in the middle of everything. Like, Windfinder is right there. And I'm going to have first activation, which is, and I've got a knockdown Granite, who I decided to take 1 armor off of as well. So Granite sitting there on 2-1. She's in cover, but it's basically just kind of another piece to bounce off of. So here's the allocation. He puts a lot on Honor, which is fantastic, and then a lot, and then a few on Harmony. So that's going to come into play here. So here comes Windfinder. She's going to jog to the middle of the board there, it looks like. Just get to the middle of the board. By a couple of attacks onto Granite. And really just, we'll put another I Spy on her. We'll bounce off to the side here. And then we're just going to kick it over to Fathom for a tap-in. So Fathom being right in that nice tap-in range. I'll dodge over to here, kick it over. And now this is where it's interesting. So yeah, I go up 8-0, but we talked about Harmony, Harmony being able to do something really cool. So we're about to see that. Sean's going to throw this in, and this is where absolutely everything goes right. So everything that went wrong in the first turn is about to be made up this turn. And Andrew's going to join in and really help Sean walk through this double goal. So Honor's going to snatch up the ball there. She is, he's thinking about the rest of this play. I guess the ball did just literally land on top of Honor. Like, you couldn't ask for better ball scatters for Sean this entire game. Anytime the ball randomly moves, I know Sean, having played him many years, the ball will always land favorably for Sean, no matter what. No matter what, Sean's dice are usually good in our games, and the ball always goes where he wants it to. So Honor is going to sprint all the way down to where Ebb is. She's going to Legendary to give her sister, and I think just her sister and herself, extra influence. She's going to do a bunch of damage to Ebb, leaving Ebb, I think, on like 3 or something. Now, if she started with 6 and did this, she actually could have possibly one-rounded No, I guess not, because she had to sprint. So she could have left Ebb on 2. But she goes in, kicks the goal, activates her link, and you see me measuring at the bottom of my screen. I could throw it down that way. Andrew's arguing me that Chisel could do something. I don't care, honestly, but the smarter move would have been to throw it down that way. I'm going to throw it this way, and you'll see the ball scatters exactly where Sean wants it. So right there, next to Harmony, basically handing him the double goal. We'll see where... And I roll it on camera, just so you guys can see. Yes, the ball is attracted to Sean. The ball wants to go wherever Sean wants to go. So Sean's going to go ahead and go with Harmony, immediately sprint, pick up the ball. He could have actually... Well, no, I think he only had 3 on her. So trying to take Ebb out and score the double goal, probably asking a bit much. But he goes ahead, knocks down the double goal, and then I'm just going to throw it right back up the middle. And then this is just going to end up going to... I get a decent scatter right there as well. But I mean, with Fathom on 3 and basically able to go wherever she wants, this is a pretty easy one for me. I'm going to walk around this corner here. You can see, I don't know what, Andrew's like, no, you take it, just take the goal. I'm like, no, let's do this properly. So, I'd rather have 2 extra momentum and tap in than just, you know how my dice go. I can't trust, mortals trust it one way, I trust it the other way. Thanks everyone for watching. Navigators are going to win at 12-8.